changed my
investing
life.
right now. This
and
means
that's
nothing
fine.
to me.
And it changed
This-
my
oh my
life
gosh.
for me not fitting molds, man. And that's why you can. It's unorthodox.
You're 25 now. I don't give a dude. The reality is, I'm talking about your investing right now. Oh, a teacher told you were going to go to jail at one point. Yes, you look like a heroin addict. We don't need to talk about it. The reality is, I don't give a what a high school teacher said. You're unorthodox investing. You know what? The orthodox, the traditional, the mold. They're all rich. They're teachers. They're plumbers. They're millionaires. They became successful because they follow simple strategies that have been proven to work. You try all this extra shit and you're broke and you have nothing to show for it other than a house that is valued $10,000 under what you owe on it, you. So I don't want to hear it. You can't jerk yourself off about your unorthodox bullshit. Fuck you. Other people that follow the mold, they make it. You don't.
It's not. I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I'm rich in mind, spirit.
Okay.
And, hey, listen, I'm rich in mind and spirit and my faith.
You're rich
in my faith. And you could, and rich in the tism, absolutely. Okay, sure, we'll take that too. But at the end of the day, that's fine. Yes, and
how much
I do need to find a mold. I do need to find a successful mold that I can put myself into. But at the same day, I don't like following. I was never good with school. I don't like following traditional molds.
Dude, I'm not
and
good with
traditional
school
things
either.
Where I want to make my own way. I grew up with 6 older siblings, very young from all of them. I got to see anything and everything. I grew up very young, and so breaking the mold for me is what feels like I need to do.
You done? Okay, I don't give a you're breaking the mold. Again, that makes no sense. There are proven investment strategies that people have done time and time again. Anyone who tries to beat the market, anyone who tries to beat the investing strategies, those are who failed. That's why I said everyone in their life knows people like you that try to do these shortcuts. It will not be successful. It is a very small percentage that becomes successful. You're essentially gambling other than not guaranteed success, but what with the money you have made these past few years, if you were setting aside 30, 40% to invest in, I'm glad you got a house as first-time home buyers and you're underwater now anyway, but regardless, if you were just putting in especially since you started making money, was during the market downturn, most likely a year before that, you would have made tens of thousands of dollars in that market rebound.
That was part of the penthouse.
Yeah, dumb.
I was actually,
Speaking of molding, okay, so you did your garage, the floor.
Yeah,
I told you did that yesterday.
Yeah.
How much did this cost?
$6,600.
What the And you...
$6,600. Yeah.
And again, that is something, honestly, you're using it as a cope that you hope it values your house more. But you, the car guy, you just want an epoxied garage. Come on.
But it also helps the value. And I know it does.
Dude, giving back to your family is your backup plan being your brother co-signing on your refinance.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You, what are you
because
talking
we
about?
help each other out. That's what families should do.
You're putting them into a failed position with someone who can't manage their...
It's not failed.
Dude,
it's a brand new build, and it's an up-and-coming area of Denver. It is.
That coming is going to be real far away.
Real far. Okay.
Dude, it is the literal furthest outskirt of Denver that you can get.
Right.
You're waiting a while.
That's fine. And it is going to be building.
Yeah,
but it's a long-term 10, 15, 20
year investment. In order to do the goal you wanted, exactly, 10, 15 years, 20 years, you are forcing your brother to go along for the ride as your backup plan.
It's not forcing him at all, because if he's not going to, I've told him multiple times, if this doesn't make sense for you.
Yeah, but he's your brother.
He's got his
he will
own
do
property.
it because he loves you.
And of course, he does love me very much.
But that's unacceptable that you are bringing that to him. Because you were making him stick along.
But I can't sell him.
I just want to be very clear.
I wouldn't be able to sell.
I just want to be very clear.
Option in this scenario right now. If it does come appraised lower than that,
I want to be very clear. In not one of your investments have you ever been successful. Not one. And yet you want to attach him to a 20-year plan.
But they've been learning experiences.
They've been learning experiences. Obviously not, because no accountability has been taken, and you have never improved your investment strategy. You've only failed and failed and failed and failed. You've done very well on your income, but you have never done investing properly, and you're going to bring him down with you.
Will it bring him down, though? Will it bring him down?
It locks him in. If you miss a payment, if things get it affects his credit. If you get foreclosed on, it his credit. You might say, "Oh, that'll never happen."
But that's the risk of everything, right? That's the risk of all of it.
It is, but why?
It's a risk of all of it.
Are you dumb? Well, I'm saying, why bring him along for the risk, you dumb?
He's willing to help me out
because
you're his brother. What I'm trying to do for myself, absolutely, and that's what a brother should do for a brother.
Understand. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Enable his own life.
How is that enabling
his own life?
what if the house could very well be worth $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 and
pick it up along the way. And I'm sure the Turo thing.
How am I going to fuck it up along the way?
I'm sure the Turo thing could also work really well. How could you fuck it up? Missing a payment, you dumb tit.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. In terms of that answer, that's fine. You can. Not going to happen. I wouldn't let that happen.
That happens.
It is. I've seen a lot of things happen in my life and downturns in my life that, again, I've always figured it out. This isn't me being a cocky asshole about it. It's me saying I will figure it out in these tough times. I will figure out what needs to happen, what goes next.
Says every single person that's ever been evicted and foreclosed on. You're not especially unique, but butterfly. You're not.
That's what you think, man. And that's I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
That's what you think, man. You got to have.
Why do you think you're special?
Because that's the way you should always think about yourself, man. You should always be positive in who you are and what you're bringing to the table.
Positive but realistic.
Of course.
Just because you've been through
realistic, shit might happen.
Just because your high school teacher was.
I have the same 24 hours in a day that you do.
I've compressed and condensed time. I've bent it. My day is 6 a.m. to noon, and I'm not crazy.
I have the same 24 hours you do, and that's fine. And you're also 5 years older than me? 6 years older than me?
Yes, but at 27, I had a $250,000 net worth. Your net worth is negative.
That's fine. That's fine.
Just
it could go both ways. I'm still building into what I'm becoming. And so what I'm saying here is that my positive mindset will not allow me to put these bad situations of debt bring me any lower than where I'm already at right now.
I'm not saying I want you to feel like shit.
I don't think you're saying that you want me to.
Shut up for a second. I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm trying to make you realistic. Your overwhelming positivity on everything it's gonna hold you back because this is stupid. Just because I don't care. Listen, it's sad, and I don't like the things that happen in your life. I don't like that your high school teacher said that. I don't like that you're Paul Walker's brother. I don't like that you're like all these things. They're sad, and it's a bummer, and I have sympathy for it. Yeah. That does not mean that everything will be perfect no matter what happens.
Of course, but
you need to set yourself up for the reality of this world.
But still having the mindset that knowing that when the bad does come, because it will always come, that I will figure it out. I will make it happen.
Says everyone who's ever been foreclosed on.
And then from there, that's what's meant to happen for me. And then I figure it out from there, man.
But you might your brother in the process.
And I've had these conversations with him, and he knows what he's getting into. He owns his own property as well, and he's doing his own thing as well. And I've told him multiple times, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. But he sees the same thing, and he likes the risky aspect just as much as I do in this life to be better than where we're at right now, because how we grew up wasn't how we want our kids to grow up. And that's not...
You have kids?
No, I don't currently. That is an end goal for me, and that's a up and coming goal.
Girlfriend, right?
No, sir. Too high standards right now. I don't, this dating pool, Colorado, Denver's been rated like the #1 worst city to have a relationship or like being single or
trying to find. Hairy?
No. I don't prefer a bush. But
no one does.
No one does. Some it's do. Just, yeah, some do. But no, it's not, I don't know. It's weird. The dating pool and the dating scene in Colorado, it's not great. Try it sometime, and it ain't good.
No thanks.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, good call.
Well, you think you're a high-valued man, and every woman thinks they're a high-valued woman. I get it.
Right, but
and yet no one is willing to date in their own standards.
And I'm out there seeing people. I'm talking to a couple girls and doing my thing and trying to figure out what's going to work for me and my values and my goals and where I want to go. But right now, nothing's become committed or serious, and I'm waiting for that time that it's fully there and goals align. But
titties. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Dude, listen, you do well on your income side. I'll get you a course career certification in accounting if you ever want to manage your own business stuff. And I'll get you a Fizz card, debit card that builds credit. So you can at least continue building credit, but also not spend more than it's in your checking account, because I don't trust you with that to save your life. I do have some car loans in front of me. Ford F-150. At an 8% interest rate, you dumb...
I got that one for work back in 2023. Yeah.
Cell phones.
Yeah. I had to haul around my booth equipment, and I had a Mustang at the time. I had a Mustang that was 0% interest. I bought during COVID, right when COVID hit. Salesman sold me. I get sold easily by a good pitch.
Mustang and Corvette, you have no taste.
Well,
what is wrong with you?
That was a childhood dream car for me, was a Mustang.
Your childhood was
And so I got my
horrible.
first big money when I was 19 years old at the beginning of COVID. They had 0% interest. Salesman was like, hey, what's a car you've always wanted? I said Mustang. He goes, oh, I have the perfect one. You buy it today, I'll let you rip all the stickers off. 0%, got the Mustang. Anyways, fast forward 2023 to this F-150. I needed a car to haul around everything for all my equipment, which was not
the
working.
code people use to get a truck in the United States of America. Let me just tell you.
It wasn't going to work in my Mustang.